everyone. So I just finished getting ready for work and I went ahead and filmed it. So this is a get ready with me video. I haven't had a chance to do a talk through, so this is the best that I could do as of now, but I hope you enjoy it. This is the look, and I did use the Morphe 35O palette. So you could kind of see the colors in there and see how it works out. I really like it, so maybe later I can do a full review on that palette. Just some of the products that I used, the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. I also used, let's see, I used a ton of products, so you'll kind of see what I kind of do every day to go to work, since I do work 6 to 8 hour long shifts. So you know, this is a very long-lasting wearing application. So this isn't your everyday makeup. This isn't what I do every day, for those of you who want to say, damn, she wears too much makeup. But, you know, I do me, you do you. But anyways, yeah, this is generally what I do for work only. But yeah, or a night out. You could do this look for an evening night out, or just a glam night out, whatever. Or you could just do it to go grocery shopping, whatever floats your boat. So, but yeah, this was my routine for today for work. So, I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Thanks, bye.
Hey, so here I am. I'm using the green primer from Makeup Forever, just because I did have a little bit of redness going on. And I'm using the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. And this is a full coverage matte finish foundation. For those who are wondering, I do like the full coverage foundations, especially because I wear it all day. So it works pretty good if I wear it with the right primer. And I'm just using this Tarte brush to buff it in. For the brows, I'm going to be filling them in with the new Anastasia brow definer. I use the one medium brown. I just got it, and this was my first time using it on myself. So I really like it so far. I like it better than the Brow Wiz. It is a little bit thicker, and it has a little bit of an angle to it. So to me, it's a little bit easier, and it's more firm. So I used to use a Brow Wiz and it would break on me sometimes, but I didn't have an issue with this one. Let's speed this up a little bit. Just making sure these brows are even. And I'm just cleaning them up with this cream contour palette, the lightest color in there for Motives. You can use a concealer or one of those brow pens. I know Anastasia has one too. It works really good, actually. Yeah, just clean it up. I usually just do the bottom. I don't do the top. So, and now I'm just going to use this Benefit Patrol primer, and I'm putting that all over the lid up to the brow bone. I really like this primer. I've been using it for a few times now recently. It does have a little bit of SPF in it, so it's all good. And here is the Morphe palette, 35O palette that you hear so much about. I'm really liking it so far. It has pretty good pigment. They don't have too much fallout. They're not chalky. So overall, I'd say it's a good buy. So, and I'm just using one of the lighter colors just to set the primer and use that as my base color. Now I'm using this peachy shade as my transition color, and I'm using this blending brush from Sonia Kashuk. You can find these brushes at Target. And I'm just packing that color on up to the intensity that I want it. I didn't have this look planned, so I know it's kind of a long video. I just kind of winged it, so try to speed it up as much as I could. Now I'm using this darker, more red undertone color, this blending brush. I believe this is one from Sedona Lace. It's very similar to the MAC. I think it's a 224, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm just putting that color into the crease to add some depth. And I am taking it all the way to the inner corner of the eye. So I'm doing more, I ended up doing more like a halo eye. Now I'm using, I think this is the 217. Not sure, I don't have my brushes in front of me, but yeah, I really love this brush. I'm using this color just to blend the crease. Now I'm using this matte white pencil. This is the one from the Sephora Collection. I'm just putting that right in the center because I'm going to be using like a shimmery shade just to intensify it. So whenever you want to use like really vibrant colors or really shimmery shade, you can use like a white base and it'll really make that color pop. And for this, I'm just using my finger to pack that color on. Now I'm just taking that brush and taking one of the darker brown shades and just going into the crease with it again, just to clean that up where some of the shimmer color got on. Now I'm using this Colourpop black gel liner. I love these liners. Well, so far I'm loving their products. So, but this liner is the bomb, and it's like $5 or $6. It works really good. And I'm using this really thin, I forgot the number of the brush. It's also a MAC brush. It's a really thin eyeliner brush. I'm not doing like a big wing with this look. I just did a really just small wing, not too thick. I had something on my face. I have no idea what it was. I think it was primer. I'm just evening those wings out. I put my lashes on, and I'm just going to put on some of the Benefit They're Real mascara on the bottom. These lashes, they're actually lashes I got at the beauty supply store, and I just stacked them. So now I'm taking this color tattoo. I'm not sure of the color, but it's just like a really light shimmery shade as the base, just in the inner corner. I didn't want to use the white pencil because I didn't want it to be too bright. And I'm using that same shimmer color that I used on the lid, right on top. Now I'm taking the MAC Prolong Concealer. I usually mix it in with a lighter one also, but I just used this one today. I'm using it to conceal these dark circles and to highlight. So I'm thinking of trying the NARS concealer next after I'm done with this one. And I'm taking this Makeup Forever brush just to buff that concealer in. Now I'm taking these two powders. This one of them is the Airspun, and the other one is the Nye Translucent powder. I just like to mix both of these and use that as my powder to bake with. I don't do it too often, but I do. Honestly, I do like doing this for my concealer, especially because it helps it stay all day without creasing. So I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, that's what I really use it for. And I'm taking this dark brown eyeliner and putting that in the inner rim, or the waterline, if you would like to say. Tomatoes. And I'm just taking, I'm smoking it out on the bottom lash line a little bit with a dark brown shadow, and then I'm going to smoke it out with, I think it was that peachy shade we used as the transition color. Using this pencil brush I found at the beauty supply store too for like $6, and it's really, really good. I think the brand is like Kana or Kana, Kana. I don't know. Now I'm just brushing off any excess powder, and I am going to set my foundation with this Hello Flawless powder from Benefit. I use the color in Honey. Yeah, I use tons of stuff, ladies. But like I said, this is really long wearing. This is like if you don't want to touch up later kind of makeup. And I am using some Fix Plus just since we use so many powders. It helps a lot. And it's very refreshing. Now I'm going to do a little contouring with this Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And as you can see, I do use it a lot. I'm using this NARS Ida Kabuki brush. It's really good for contouring. I'm taking that first shade and I'm starting with that one. What I'm trying to tell you here is I would not do the fish face when you do the contouring. You really want to go right into the hollows of the cheeks. If you go where your cheeks go down when you do the fish face, you're actually doing it a little bit lower than it should. So it's kind of defeating the purpose of contouring. You end up looking muddy, or the contour is just too low. So then I'm just using the darker shade to intensify it. I did go a little crazy here because I was in a hurry at this point, so I'll try to do a video more in detail because I have had a few requests on using this palette, this particular palette. So, and now I'm just cleaning that up with the yellow banana powder in the palette and just putting a little bit on the top, also on the cheeks. And I did a little contouring on the nose, not too much. And I'm using these two highlighters. You gotta highlight, of course. I first placed the Mary Louminizer from theBalm. This is a really good highlighter. Sorry. I love this highlighter. Mine is a little broken too, so I'm just trying to save everything I can. The video, my camera did cut off, so yeah. There on top, I did layer Champagne Pop on top of it. So yes, got the highlight on fleek. And for the lips, I'm using the Colourpop liquid lipstick in Trap. And just where the highlight is, I'm using this Tatcha Luminous mist spray, whatever. But just where I have the highlight to intensify the highlight. And here we go with the Fix Plus again. Yes, babe, in Fix Plus. I don't know why I'm obsessed with this stuff. But anyways, that is it. So this is a look, and I hope you liked it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.